really has a certain style and a certain class about him, and he, like stand-up comedy is a young man's game, all right? But the people who really do it justice are people who are adults. And this guy is a real man. Everybody, I need you to go big. I need you to really love this guy up. Everybody give it up for Uncle Charlie Adams.
I did that wrong. There's stairs on that side. Oh well, I made it. I had a pretty good day today, as a matter of fact. I remember to put my pants on when I went out to pick up the newspaper. None of my friends were in the obituaries today. I walked all the way from my bedroom all the way out to the garage, and I remembered what I went out there for. Right, on the first try. That's a good day for me. Yeah, I'm getting old, kind of out of shape. Lately I get winded if somebody jogs my memory. They had one of those little teaser things on Facebook the other day. It said, if you could go anywhere at all and you could leave right now, where would you go? So what did I put? I put back to bed. That's where my life is at right now. Yeah, I'm dealing with becoming an aging baby boomer. I know I'm a child of the 60s. When I had surgery, they hooked up a monitor to my heart, and it beat the entire drum solo from In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. Yeah, Iron Butterfly, man. So yeah, I feel like I'm already a full-fledged senior citizen, but I'm not yet, because the official age is still 65, and I actually have to wait a little longer than that because I got held back a couple of years. It's just the way it goes. But I told my wife the other day, I think we're going to have to stop shopping at Costco pretty soon because I don't think we're going to live long enough to use up all that stuff. I mean, they give you so much. It's a hard thing to deal with. I'm seeing all the signs that I'm getting older. I realize that I'm in the target age range for those ads, the ones that say, men, do you wake up at night to go to the bathroom? And I say, yes I do. But hey, it's a lot better than going to the bathroom at night without waking up. Just saying. And I'm seeing other signs, like you wake up in the morning and you have a morning after feeling that's just way worse than ever. And then you remember you didn't do anything the night before. That's what it's like. A weird thing, I've noticed I'm finding older women more attractive than I used to. That's kind of a weird thing. Catch myself driving slow past a retirement home. See if there might be some hot chicks in the parking lot or out on the patio. Yeah. You single guys that are chasing around the young ladies, you might want to think about an older lady. They have more experience, and a lot of times they have better manners. Some of them even have a little bit of money. You spend all that time and effort trying to make a woman weak in the knees, and you can get one that's that way already. It's a bonus. Yeah, weird thing. One cool thing that I have discovered is that it's a real easy thing to get the doctor recommended 8 glasses of water every day just from all the pills I have to take now. Of course, you drink that much water, then you're getting up at night to go to the bathroom. So, oh well. But that's how it goes. But, when I start getting discouraged about getting older, my friends will jump in and try to make me feel better about it. And they'll say things like, haven't you heard that 60 is the new 40? Or 70 years old is the new 50? Well, that may be so, but I tried that logic with my doctor the other day when she got after me to lose weight again. And I said, Doc, haven't you heard that 200 pounds is the new 170? She didn't buy it, no. She wants me to lose weight. She wants me to lose a lot of weight. She actually wants me to lose down to the weight that I put on my driver's license. Can you believe that? Nobody that's fat ever puts their real weight on their driver's license in the first place. So, that's like 20 pounds less than what I really weighed anyhow. Oh well. She said, I want you to try Weight Watchers. I know men don't like to go to meetings, but now you can do it all online, so I want you to do that. So I tried it. Did not go well. Right off the bat, somebody hacked into my account and stole half my points. I was dying. watch what I eat. It's just I do a lot of binge watching. And I do go to the gym, and it's kind of sad to think that I actually work hard not to look any worse than this. I mean, really. I don't like going to the gym, especially not the locker room. That's creepy, you know, everybody in there. Oh, anyway. I hate to say it, I hate to talk about it, but there's always that one guy, you know, he's fat, he's got the man boobs, he's hairy, he smells bad, sounds like he's breathing his last breath. Everybody kind of stays away from him. I'm tired of being that guy. I really am. So I lost a lot of weight about 15 years ago, and somehow it's kind of crept back, you know. Couldn't figure out what's going on. I was washing my hair the other day, and I looked at the shampoo bottle. It says, "Adds more body." So I got rid of that just in case that had anything to do with it. But I'm like trying to find a diet that works for me now. And the nutritionist told me, he said, "Why don't you just go back to the diet that you were on when you were at your lowest weight?" So I hope I lose weight pretty soon, because I'm getting tired of the strained vegetables and formula. I hope I lose some weight soon. So yeah, I went to the store the other day. Speaking of that, this lady hit me up for a contribution, or she wanted some money. It was a little different than the normal thing that happens. She was fairly well dressed. She came up to me and said, "You look like you'd be a kind gentleman, and I'm kind of in a really difficult situation here I need some help with. I'm in desperate need of a personal female healthcare product, and I don't have enough money for it." So I'd be a nice guy, I gave her some money. And then I went in the store a couple minutes later, and I see her with a basket over her arm, and she's putting a bottle of wine into the basket. You know, I felt so foolish, so embarrassed, so stupid. Because, you know, I never realized that wine was an essential personal female health care product. I never knew that. You learn something every day. And there you go. Yeah, you try to eat healthy, and the healthy food's more expensive. And they make all these special foods now, you know, like, ancient grains and heirloom tomatoes and designer vegetables, and all that stuff costs more money. I was in the produce department the other day. I couldn't believe it. They were selling Beets by Dre. Stuff's expensive. By the way, heads up for you, the kale-filled Oreos, not so great. Just saying. Okay, so if you're trying to watch your healthy eating, watch out for that. Something that I always wanted to do, impersonations really badly. So I thought that's what I would do tonight. Thought I would do an impersonation really badly. This is my impersonation of Elmer Fudd going to karaoke and doing his impersonation of Jim Morrison of the Doors. Okay? Here we go. White-O's on the stove, White-O's on the stove, into this house we're born, into this world we're flown, like a dog without a bone, an actor without a wall, White-O's on the stove, tells a killer on the road. His brain is squirming like a toad. Ooh, that's gross. Yeah. Okay, well, that's it. But I'm trying to get Elmer to update to something a little more current, you know? Trying to work on, you know, like, you know I'm all about that bass, no treble. You know, he needs a little work on that. He hasn't got that figured out quite right yet. So yeah, I'm an old guy, and I like old school things because that's what old people do. I like old school things like baseball. Do we have any baseball fans here tonight? Round of applause, yes. Okay. That's good, because otherwise you might not be able to figure this mess out. Anyway, I like baseball. I like to go to games, and I like to watch it on television. And I'm even old school enough that I like to listen to it on the radio. But what bugs me nowadays is that nowadays they don't just tell you about the action and what's happening in the game. Now they have to put sponsorships and product names and endorsements into every part of the broadcast. It drives me nuts. Everything's got to be sponsored and be like, they'll start out like, it's a sunny, delightful day here at Coors Field, and we're coming to you from the Red Bull broadcast booth, where today's game and every detail of it is brought to you by somebody that paid us a boatload of money. That's it. Yeah, exactly. And the game will sound like this. The pitcher adjusts his cap. This cap adjustment is brought to you by the Hanson Hat Shop. He's ready now. Here comes the Elone payoff pitch. Belt swings, he hits it high, he hits it deep. It's out of here. It's a home run with the bases loaded, and that makes it a Denny's Grand Slam. Fans, you can get your own Grand Slam at participating Denny's starting at just $5.49. What a big hit. Yeah. The runner breaks. Posey fires it down to Panic at second, and he applies the tag. The runner's out. He's caught stealing. And fans, if you're ever caught stealing, you need to call Romelli Bail Bond. And you too will be quickly out. Looks like they're going to bring in a Lipton tea relief pitcher. Bochy's headed out to the Peter Paul mound. Signaling, looks like he's going to make the change. Fans, if you ever need to make a change, remember leak-free Pampers. No runs, no drips, no errors. There's a hard grounder into the hole. Brandon Crawford dives for it, gets up on one knee, fires to first. The runner's out. Oh, what a smooth play that was. As a matter of fact, fans, we're going to make that our X-Lax smooth move of the game. Remember that play and tune in tomorrow morning to Sports Talk Radio for your chance to win $100 and a year's supply of Smooth X-Lax. Sponsoring everything, you know? Pitch hits it deep down the right field line. Oh, it's curving into the stands. It's just a foul ball. And guys, if you have foul balls, you need to try Johnson's Jock Powder. The official jock powder of the San Francisco Giants and all good smelling athletes everywhere. Everything got to be sponsored. Drives me nuts. Oh well, that's the way it goes. I used to have a sponsor for my act too, but they're not paying me anymore, so I'm not doing it. But I used to be sponsored by the Miracle Boat Company, and their slogan was, if it's a good boat, it's a miracle. All right, so I'm an old guy, but I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and embrace it. I go ahead and get my gray on. I buy all my clothes now at Forever 61. I practice driving slow in the fast lane, doing all the things that old people are supposed to do. I learned a new one the other day. It's really fun. You go to the store, you come out of the store, you get in your car, start it up, put it in reverse, and sit there for about 10 minutes. It's really a cool thing to do. It's fun. Drives people crazy. Yeah, I'm embracing it. I'm going ahead with that. But at the same time, you know, a guy's got to try and stay young and youthful and fit in with something in the modern world too. So I decided a way I could do that was I decided I was going to go into rap music. I decided to become a rapper. That's right. I started a rap career. A young friend of mine thought I didn't like too much rap music because maybe there wasn't any content in it that I could relate to. So that gave me the idea, you know what? I'm going to create a rap with content that I can relate to and my peeps can too. So, you know, I created something I call my old guy rap. And, you know, it became popular, and like now, I'm like the only rapper with street cred at the Senior Center. They have said now that I may become the only rapper to ever die of natural causes. Just saying. Just a possibility. I may die right here tonight. I don't know. But I'm going to perform my rap for you. And But, you know, before I do that, I want to tell you the story of my rap identity that I decided to take, because I have to have a rapper name and a rapper persona besides calling myself Uncle Charlie. So, you know, I kicked around some different ideas of something that I could call myself. It would be appropriate for a around 60-year-old white guy rapper to call himself. And so I experimented with different names, like I could call myself Snoop Doggy Daddy, or maybe just Snoop Dogg Tired, Dr. Gray, maybe Old Geezy, Almost Deaf, Knee Pain. I was going to call myself 59. But, you know, what would I do when I turned 60? There was a wise guy kid said I should call myself Enema M. I'm like, no, not gonna use that. I had a name I thought was pretty cool I was gonna go by. I started calling myself Bust a Hip. But, you know, the reality of that kind of scared me. I decided not to use that. So I'll introduce you to my rapper self. We're going to do the old guy rap. I have my musical DJ here to help me out and help me cue and all. We haven't done this a lot lately. Sometimes I don't have the music. We have to do it a cappella, but this time we have the DJ here. But I will ask you for an audience participation. If you would, please still clap along with this, because as you notice, I'm still Caucasian. I need all the help I can get, although help from a bunch of other Caucasians, that may not do me any good. We'll see. Anyway, without further ado, in the rap world, I'm now known as Notorious OLD. Yeah, that's it. Keep clapping. You got it. That's how I used to be. Well, my name's Uncle Charlie, and I'm here to say that it's not much fun getting old and gray. But I can still say that I'm glad to be here. When you're old, you're glad to be anywhere. That's right. Well, they call me middle-aged, but it can't be that pretty, cause if I'm halfway, I got to live to 120. I'm losing the hair on the top of my head, but it's growing real good in my ears instead. At my nose. At my back. Some other places. Well, I can't bend down like I used to before to pick up things from off of the floor. So I look around for something else to do then before I get back up again. It goes snap, crackle, papa, Well, I used to eat meat like a big old tiger, but now it's just veggies and prunes and fiber. Used to go to work and then party at night, but now I'm just happy if my bowels work right. Excuse me. Well, the young folks are making me the butt of their jokes. They act like they're waiting for me to just croak. They're laughing and they're calling me over the hill, but I'll have a laugh like I cut them out of my will. When you get to retire, it's like a vacation, but you spend all day sorting out your medication. They got a pill for every ailment you have, but the side effects are twice as bad. That's my AARP cheer. Well, they say that the memory is the first thing to go, but I dispute that theory, you know, cause just last week I was... Papa, That's all. That's all I got.
Come on, y'all, give it up for him, please. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know that a 60-year-old doing hip-hop is a sign of the apocalypse, right? Some shit is getting ready to go down, baby. All right.